Okay, so ready to dive in.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
All right. Today we're taking a deep dive into Fleetwood Mac's Dreams.
Ooh, good one.
A song, I feel like, everybody knows this song.
It's a classic.
And I think it's so evocative. It just, you want to take a closer look. And we're going to go deeper than just the surface level. Like, oh, this is about heartbreak. Yeah, yeah. And we're going to go deep into the lyrics, the structure, the imagery, all that stuff to kind of figure out why this song is still so powerful all these years later.
Yeah, what gives it that staying power?
Yeah. What makes it so universal, right?
And it is interesting how this song manages to be both like intensely personal, but also, like you said, universal. I mean, it really speaks to that tension, that push and pull between wanting to be free, but also that ache for connection with another person.
Yeah, and it starts right from the very beginning, like right away. You get that repeated line, you say you want your freedom.
Yeah, you say you want your freedom.
And it doesn't shy away from the fact that, relationships can be cyclical. We get in these patterns sometimes.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then it's like almost immediately, it's like we're dropped into this moment of deja vu when it says, now here you go again.
Right.
Like this has happened before. And that just immediately adds so much complexity to the story.
Right. It makes you wonder, is it a warning? Or is it like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing? Because then right after that line about wanting freedom, we get this line, listen carefully to the sound of your loneliness.
Yeah, that's a powerful line.
It's so poignant.
Yeah, and almost a premonition, right? Like it's acknowledging that, when you seek individual freedom, there's a risk involved. There's loss. It reminds me of that quote from Sylvia Plath, the worst enemy to creativity is self-doubt. I wonder if maybe it's kind of hinting at a similar kind of thing. Like the enemy of connection is the fear of, that vulnerability.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I never thought of it that way before.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good point.
there's this tension throughout the song between letting go and holding on.
Right. And then you have that heartbeat metaphor, which is
brilliant.
so good because it's not just about missing someone. It's like this physical reminder that they're not there.
Exactly. That heartbeat is it's such a good metaphor because it really speaks to like everyone's experience with grief and loss. Like it's not just silence, it's the presence of the absence.
Oh, yeah.
Constantly reminding you of what's gone.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. So makes you wonder, is there a way to find peace within that tension?
Yeah.
Because then the song kind of shifts gears a little bit.
Yeah, it takes a turn.
And we get these images of crystal visions and kind of wrapping dreams around oneself.
Yeah, it's like the speaker's looking for an escape, almost a way to transcend the pain, right? And I think those crystal visions, they could be a metaphor for finding comfort in dreams or illusions.
Right. But then we get that line, have you any dreams you'd like to sell? And that's where things get really interesting to me. Because is it genuine empathy or is there something kind of cynical about that?
Yeah, it's such a complicated question. On the one hand, it could be interpreted as like a genuine offer of support, like recognizing that maybe the other person is, feeling disillusioned. But then on the other hand, it raises questions about, the commodification of dreams. Like, can you really share your dreams with someone? Or do they lose their value once they become transactional,
Oh, yeah. It's almost like that idea of can you really own a dream?
Right.
Or does it change once you try to?
Exactly. It ties back to that tension between individuality and connection that we were talking about earlier.
Right. And then, of course, we get that chorus, which everybody knows, thunder only happens when it's raining.
Players only love you when they're playing.
It's just stark reality check. It's almost like a cleansing storm,
Yeah.
And the rain metaphor is so powerful there because it's not just about washing away the pain, but also those illusions that we were just talking about. It's like setting the stage for a fresh start.
Yeah, exactly. Rain is about renewal, washing away the past so that you can grow, so that you can gain some clarity.
Right.
And it leads beautifully into that final repetition. You'll know.
So simple yet so powerful.
Yeah, it's not you will know.
Right.
It's you'll know, which suggests that, understanding, acceptance, all of that comes with time and experience.
Absolutely. And you're right. It's that you'll know. It leaves a lot of space for the listener to apply it to their own life.
Yeah. It's an invitation to reflect, to think about our own experiences with love and loss and the wisdom that, hopefully comes from those experiences.
So, what have we learned from our deep dive into dreams? I think it's more than just a breakup song.
It's so much more.
It really is about that that human struggle for freedom, for connection, and I think also the enduring power of hope. And it makes me wonder, how does dreams resonate with your story? How do your own experiences shape how you hear this song? We'll leave you with that question. Until next time.
See you then.